Welcome to virtual story time, not quite live. All right, guys, let's go with our welcome song. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We stomp and sing hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. With our friends, it's story time. We wave and sing hello, hello. Welcome to virtual story time, not quite live. And today is Diwali. Happy Diwali! Woo! What's Diwali say? Hey, you know what? If you watch this story time, you'll know. Okay. So here are the books that we're reading today. It's Festivals book Diwali. Yay! So we're gonna find out exactly what Diwali is all about. The next book I have for you is Binny's Diwali, which tells us the story of how Binny celebrates Diwali. It's by Thrity, Umrigar and illustrated by Nidhi Chanani. The next book I have is Lighting a Lamp, a Diwali story by Jonny Zucker and Barger. And finally, Shubh Diwali by Chitra, Soundar, illustrated by Charlene, Chua. Well, without further ado, listen, guys, I am not trying to keep you today because I'm sure you have plenty to do. So, let's go. Let's make sure I have my glasses. Yeah, I need my trusty glasses to read the book, right? Not really. I'm just making that up. Okay, so here's the first book. Diwali. It's a festivals book by Nancy Dickman, published by Heinemann Library in Chicago, Illinois, which is an imprint of Capstone Global Library, LLC. So here we go. We're going to find out about Diwali. What is a festival? A festival is a time when people come together to celebrate. Hindu people celebrate Diwali in the fall. And in fact, today is the day that people are celebrating Diwali. Sikh people also celebrate Diwali. Diwali is called the festival of, it's Sikh, right? Sikh people also celebrate Diwali. Diwali is called the Festival of Lights. Special lamps are lit. These are called Diva lamps. The story of Diwali. Rama, Sita. These are two main people here, Rama and Sita, okay? Long ago, there was a prince called Rama. He had a wife named Sita. Sita was taken away by a wicked king. He was called Ravana. Rama beat Ravana in a battle. Sita was then able to come home. People lit lamps to show Rama and Sita the way home. Oh, that's very nice. Celebrating Diwali today. At Diwali, some people think of the story of Rama and Sita. Some people think of other stories about good beating evil. So, it's very interesting to hear about how it all started, right? People light lamps in their homes. Don't forget, they're called diva lamps. People draw pictures on their doorsteps. Look at that very beautiful picture that's being drawn right now. People give cards and presents. People dance and play music. It really does sound like a festival, doesn't it? People watch fireworks. Kind of like what we do at July 4th and New Year's. People go to the mandir. Maybe we'll find out what that word means at the end of the book, but it looks like it's maybe their temple or their version of a place of worship. People welcome Lakshmi. They hope she will bring good luck for the next year. And finally, that's it. So if you check out this book, which you should, but I'll also put it up here so you guys can see, there's more information about some of the terms that were used in the book. And yes, a mandir is a building where Hindus worship together. So I would say definitely check out this book. It's called Diwali. It's very simple. It's a festival book. Okay, let's move on. We got another book for you. The next book I have for you is Binny's Diwali, which is by Thrity, Umrigar, illustrated by Nidhi Chanani, published by Scholastic Press in New York, and it's an imprint of Scholastic Incorporated. And I really want to show you this title page because of how beautiful it looks. Binny woke up happy but nervous. It was her day to share about Diwali, the festival of lights. Since her class was learning about different celebrations, her teacher, Mr. Boomer, had asked her to talk about her favorite holiday. Last month, Sarah talked about Rosh Hashanah, and today it was Binny's turn. She hoped everything would go just as she and her teacher had planned. Now, some of you may know that Rosh Hashanah fell in September this year, right? But it doesn't always fall on the same day. They go by the solar and lunar calendar in the Jewish tradition, so in the Jewish faith. So, Binny started getting ready for school. She smiled as she noticed the Indian outfit Mom and Dad had laid on her chair. Maybe it was the perfect day to wear her new blue suede shoes for good luck. Binny turned around and got a glimpse of her mom looking so beautiful in the bright red silk sari Dad had bought her for Diwali. Just giving you a chance to look at beautiful images. Everybody went shopping for Diwali. Kids got new clothes and toys, parents bought each other jewelry, and friends exchanged gift baskets filled with cakes and sweets and nuts. Wearing new clothes, Binny ran downstairs for breakfast. Instead of cereal, Mom and Dad had a treat for her: warm jalebis, orange discs of sweetness that melted in her mouth when she bit into them, and soft, milky pedas that crumbled in her mouth and made her lick her lips. Ooh. Dad quickly packed for the rest of the class. May the words you speak today be as sweet as jalebis and as soft as pedas, he says. I've never had jalebis pedas, but I really, really want them. I want to taste it. Oh, sounds so yummy. Mom drove Binny to school. Remember to tell them about the oil lamp, she told Binny as she kissed her goodbye. Good luck, Ben. You will do great. After morning circle time, Mr. Boomer called Binny's name. But when she stood before the class, a terrible thing began to happen. Suddenly, she felt so shy and scared that her mind went blank. No. Some children began to giggle, others fidgeted, not knowing what to do. Today is Diwali, Binny said nervously. Diwali, yelled Tommy. The teacher stood up and gave a sign for quiet. We all know that one, right? Binny did want to share her favorite holiday with her friends, but she couldn't find the words. Mr. Boomer put a kindly hand on her shoulder. Take a deep breath, he whispered. I know you can do this. Just then, Binny remembered what Mom had told her about the lamps. To celebrate Diwali, people lit little oil lamps called diyas and put them by their front doors to guide good luck into their homes and chase away the darkness. Oh yeah, so in the last book they called them diva lamps, but this one says diya. So maybe I read that incorrectly. I thought that's what they said. Maybe I shouldn't look at that right now. Yeah, it said diva lamp. Maybe it's just another way to say it. All over the world, Diwali marked the victory of goodness and light. Binny now knew what to say. Diwali is the festival of lights. It is a Hindu holiday that lasts 5 days, and it celebrates the victory of goodness and hope. She told them about the fireworks, how they whistled through the air and burst like stars in the night sky, leaving streaks of gold and red and green. She described the sparklers Dad lit in the yard, how she made figure eights with them and the golden sparks opening like a flower. Mr. Boomer brought over the streamers that Binny had made. She took out some colorful glitter and asked Juliet and Aisha to make them brighter. Diwali lasts 5 days. That really sounds like a festival. Happy Monday! The class gathered around Mr. Boomer's desk as Binny handed him a tiny electric clay dia. The teacher turned it on. The small flickering light looked so pretty that all the children oohed and awed. Binny told them that if, on Diwali, you looked down from an airplane, you'd see the city shine like a diamond, lights shimmering everywhere you looked. She made them close their eyes and imagine a dark sky with a million twinkling stars. Diwali is a magical time for children everywhere. Ooh. Ah. Binny had one more thing to show them, the best thing of all. She took out bags of colored powder, red, blue, yellow, purple, green, and orange, and sprinkled them onto the floor. First, she drew a flower with the powdered chalk. Then she used it to write, Happy Diwali to all. The children started clapping. Binny went to her desk, and out came the box of peras and jalebis, one for each student in the class, and for Mr. Boomer, too. They ate every last crumb of the sweets and smacked their lips in delight. I think she should have led with these, by the way, because I think if she had led with that, that would have done the talking for her until she was ready to talk. I'm just saying. Romeo raised his hand. How many festivals are there in the world? He asked. Binny smiled. Thousands of them, she said, and they're all beautiful in their own way. Mr. Boomer leaned over to Binny and said, Great job. She grinned from ear to ear. Binny walked home that day, celebrating her own victory of goodness and light. The spirit of Diwali was real. The story of the oil lamp, had chased away her own fears. Everyone loved Diwali, this wonderful festival of light. And so, if you check out this book, which you should, it has the Diwali story in the back, and it also has a song called "The 5 Days of Diwali." Oh no, it's not a song. Sorry, it's a story about the 5 days of Diwali. And then there are also notes from the author in the back about what inspired them to create this book. You should check it out. I'm just saying. I've got 2 more books for you guys. This one is Lighting a Lamp, a Diwali story by Jonny Zucker. Let's find out more about their story with Diwali. I've been liking these so far. I hope you have too. Published by Barron's. It's Diwali, the start of the Hindu New Year. Did you guys know that? We hear the story about Prince Rama fighting the demon Ravana to rescue his wife Sita. We put special Rangoli patterns on our doorstep so that the goddess Lakshmi will bring us good luck in the year ahead. I made delicious sweets in the kitchen to enjoy the sweetness of the Diwali celebration. We go to the temple to offer prayers and sweets to Rama and Sita. I exchange gifts and sweets with all of my friends and cousins. We look forward to good things in the new year. We light small lamps called diyas, just as people did to welcome home Rama, Sita, and Lakshmi. At night, there's a brilliant fireworks display to celebrate Diwali, a festival of lights. And that's it. And if you check out this book, which you should, there's a little bit in the back about what Diwali is about, and you learn a little bit more about the history of Diwali and some of the traditions that they follow when they're celebrating the Hindu New Year. Look at that. We're learning so much. Like we're all learning together. I hope you guys are finding this very illuminating. Okay, I have one more book for you, and then I gotta let you go. But it's okay because you're gonna enjoy the rest of your day, right? We've got Shubh Diwali by Chitra Soundar and illustrated by Charlene Chua. I'm so sorry I'm butchering so many names, but I hope everyone understands that I'm trying. This book is published by Albert Whitman and Company. Grandpa watches the waning moon. The festival is coming soon. Our house must look its very best. Diwali's here. There's no time to rest. We hang buntings of mango leaves. They welcome gods. Grandma believes. Rangoli art dispels the gloom. It brings sparkle to every room. We wear new clothes to mark the cheer we have waited all through the year. Time for stories about our gods who fought evil against all odds. We ring the bells this darkest night. We sing the hymns, chant, and recite. The moon is new as night descends. We light the lamps with all our friends. We exchange gifts and homemade sweets. We greet our neighbors on the street. I'm just loving, by the way, the illustrations in this book, and also the Binny's Diwali. Oh my goodness, Nidhi Chanani is one of my favorite illustrators. Fireworks whiz, shimmer, and glow. The skies brighten in the sparkly show. Oh, by the way, the illustrator of this book, by the way, Charlene Chua, who is fast becoming one of my favorites as well. Dinner's ready. I'm sorry, dinner is ready. It's full of treats. Ooh, I want to be at that table. What about you? I think I just probably eat all the rice, but I want all the other stuff too. I think I see some naan. I could be wrong though. We stay awake as night retreats. Looks like they're really having some fun, guys. Like dancing. And, oh, so much fun. It's good fortune the new year brings. It's lucky to start brand new things. Shubh Diwali to one and all. We wish you joy, big and small. Oh, Shubh Diwali must be Happy Diwali. Hmm, that is so cool. Oh, auspicious or holy. Sorry. So Shubh is auspicious or holy. So there's an author's note at the back of this book that you guys should definitely check out, by the way. But you can read the author's notes to learn a bit more about Diwali and about the author's decision to write a book about Diwali and the 5 days of Diwali as well. And I think that's it. So here you go. Shubh Diwali by Chitra Soundar. Well, guys, thank you so much. And illustrated by Charlene Chua. Thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. And here we go. Special story time about Diwali. We read Diwali, which is one of the festival's books. Binny's Diwali by Thrity Umrigar and illustrated by Nidhi Chanani. Lighting a Lamp, a festival story. It's a Diwali story, oh my goodness. Johnny Zucker, illustrated by Barger. And finally, Shubh Diwali by Chitra Soundar and illustrated by Charlene Chua. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and Shubh Diwali. We say goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this with the friends of story time. We wave goodbye like this. Bye.